Hey there, gang. So I just want to do a real quick explanation because I've seen, there's more likes than dislikes, and I sort of expect dislikes for free improvisation music because that doesn't even bother us because we're doing this type of music because it's where our hearts and our souls take us. I should explain that everybody that I know that does free improv, and the last bunch of demonstrations I did were more for the pedals, so they shouldn't be judged generally on free improv, but I'm just going to give a little background. Anyway, most of the musicians that I know that play free improv are absolutely impeccable, finished, developed, very high grade and well-trained musicians. The reason they play free improvisation is because like myself, we feel restricted by the boundaries of modal and idiomatic and any other kind of scale or music. We're just trying to stretch the boundaries as far as we can go, play very outside. It's somewhat akin to the early free jazz movement, but this is far beyond that. Let me explain. So when I went to London, one of the best things that happened to me is I didn't really know if I was going to fit in or not. But the first week I was there, I went to Eddie Prevost's free workshop at the Welsh Chapel every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eddie Prevost of AMM Music, one of the pioneers of European free improv, has a workshop. So I'm like, oh, cool, this sounds great. I know how to improvise. Yeah, I didn't. And here's why, and this is why we play this music. After the first night, Eddie came up to me and he's like, Ed, I know you're an excellent musician and I know you can play, but I'm not interested in notes. I'm interested in sounds. And my head nearly exploded, and it took me months to figure out precisely what he was getting at. He would always tell me, I want to hear the wood of your instrument. And I'm like, it's an electric guitar. It's plugged in. And this is one of the reasons I started playing lap steel, because there were so many electric guitarists that would show up all the time. Eventually that whittled down, but I stuck with the lap steel because I could treat it. I could prepare it. I could loom over it, if you will, and attack it in a way I couldn't do electric guitar. And plus Nathan Moore, who became my bandmate in the London Experimental Ensemble, is a way better guitar player than me. He's a way better guitar player than most people I know, which is an example that he could play anything, but he wants to play free improv. Henry Kaiser can play anything. Trust me on this. I've played with him on many, many, many occasions and many records, and he plays free improv. A lot of people I know can do anything they want on their instrument, but they want to play free improv because it's about the sounds. It's not about the notes, and it's about the telepathic communication between yourself and the other people in the room. Like the weather can affect it, the temperature in the room, the air, the audience, the time of day. There's so many factors that turn into this and affect this telepathic thing. And it's so magical that's why we play free improv. I mean, it goes much deeper than that, but that's just a basic overview of why we do what we do. And a lot of people misunderstand it because they want to hear John Mayer riffs or classic rock riffs, and that's cool. Go for it. I have no problem with that. I love that stuff too. But this is what we do for our hearts and our souls, and it's very fulfilling, and you won't need therapy. So I hope that helps to give you a broad understanding of why we do what we do. And now that I'm done with all these demo things, I'll just put up some more what I call cinematic lap steel, but it goes far beyond that. I'll just put up some performances, so I'm not thinking of showing you, oh, this is what this pedal does and this is what this sounds like. Right. I'll just play. There's a few of them already up on YouTube, but that's what I would like to do because I record everything. And it might be an album someday, who knows? So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.